Let's go ahead and welcome everybody to the CommonHeads Podcast.
Like,
I'm here with my co-host.
yes, thanks.
All right, and today we have a very special guest, the one and only MrJshook in the building. What's going on, Jay? How you doing? How you feeling?
Bro, doing good. Glad to be here. Glad to be part of this,
Yeah, I'm glad to actually have you. When I came up to you asking you if you wanted to be on the podcast, I was actually
Of course,
really
bro.
happy to hear that you would actually be down for it.
Mhm.
Because all I'm about here is try to give every streamer some type of exposure out there, whether it be like these under accounts, and then you got the top accounts up here. We trying to get up
Right.
there as well. You know what I'm saying? So
I know that's right, bro. We trying to make it. We trying to get that extra dollar,
we trying to make it, but also we trying to build the communities around us.
Exactly.
And it's all about
Exactly.
we each have that positive vibe going on. So my first question that I'm gonna ask you is kind of a basic question.
Yeah.
It's kind of
yeah.
like who you are, where did you come from, and how did you get the name JKIDD?
All right, so I mean that's pretty much that's straightforward. So as far as with me, born and raised, well, necessarily born in Louisiana, raised in Texas, and everything out here in the good old U.S. of A. and everything. And then as far as like where how I got to where I am now, bro. At the end of the day, I'm just a brother that loves gaming. Like all my entire childhood, I love gaming, whether it be a shooter, fighter, RPG, rhythm based, you name it and everything. As far as like I always saw gaming as one of those things where it's like it's so easy to connect with people and everything, because like whether I was either by myself playing online or even if I was at school, like back to the good old handheld days,
Ooh.
playing with the classmates after school and everything. We all got to a point where like we all had our huddles after school, like our go-to gaming spot on the campus, and just chill and game. And
Wait.
so it's just to a point where like
Y'all had the Game Boys with the link cables and everything like that too.
oh, bro, look, I'm gonna show my age here, but hey, look, we're not at that topic yet, all right?
Hey,
We're not
listen,
at that
I was
topic.
there too, bro. Hey, we 90s babies up in here. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
Yeah,
90s
yeah.
baby. Hey, shout out. Oh my goodness. But yeah, bro, literally all that. So it's just like it just got to the point like, back when I was finishing up with college, I was like obviously like I have my job, I have my career and everything, but it's like I was looking for like a hobby and everything. So like with me, with my genuine love for gaming and everything, I was like, I'm seeing all these streamers, all these YouTubers, I'm like, bro, I can do that too. It's like, how come I'm not doing that? And so like I just got to the point like I put in the time and effort to like actually learn streaming, learn editing, and like get into that process of like how all that works. I'm like, bro, I could do that too. And then so it just kind of got to the point where like started one day like struggling with those 0 viewers and everything, but then after networking, after like continue playing what I love, keeping that same energy, we're getting to right here, and it's just still gonna take us further. And then so on top of that, as far as like with my name, like it all started with the name Shook. So like back in my day, back in college, had a little friend over there and everything. Everything was cool and everything and all that, hanging out. And it just got to a point where one day like they just looked at me, they was like, bro, like with your nickname and everything, you look like a Shook. And I was like, I kind of like went back and looked in the mirror. I was like, wait. I like that,
All right.
and then just got to a point where like I had the Mr. because obviously like they call me Mr. out here, and then my middle initial for J, so I was just like MrJshook, and then here we are.
All right, that's a pretty good origin story. You know what I'm saying?
Right?
That's a pretty good origin story.
Just a little something.
Not too bad. So like everything with that, you kind of dabbled a little bit into the streaming, but like. Okay, we found out how you got into streaming, but what is one of your goals? And if there is goals, what are there steps to even further goals for your streaming career?
As far as with streaming, like, look, honestly, like it's like I would say like from like back then to now, like I definitely say like it was about gaming, like building an icon for myself. But as the streaming got more and more hands-on, more and more people coming through, more like me actually progressing results or processing results and everything, it got to a point where like instead of it just being the gaming or like making something of myself, I wanted to go ahead and make it to a point where it's a safe haven for others. Because like there have been plenty of people that come through is like say like, yo, like, you know, I was having such a bad day, but like, you know, with your stream, it definitely made my day like even a little bit better and everything. So it just kind of transgressed to like from something about like just me and like just doing it as a hobby to where like, you know, I want to reach people. I want to use this platform to like go ahead and connect with people. And then so in regards to this, as far as like what I plan on doing, obviously like I'm striving for that Twitch partner and everything. I want to go ahead and make this to a point where not like I can go ahead and do Twitch, I can do YouTube streaming, editing videos, all that full time. Right. Obviously, like as any creator, like any content creator would.
Right, exactly.
But as far as like do that, like I'd say like the main goal, like the same thing I always tell my community is like one of these days I'm gonna be able to host a convention. You know what I'm saying? It's like not only to where like we bring it a step further from just like obviously being in chat, talking, having a good time, playing, gaming, to where I can actually make a center for all of us to come through and everything and start hosting events or be at least being part of conventions to where like a higher degree to where I can actually have an influence for like my community and everything. So it's like I'm saying like, okay, yeah, we got like what Evo going on, but hey, if you sign up with the MrJshook in the content in the promo code and everything, you get extra like pass or extra access to the stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just like I just want to be able to reach out as many people as I can, you know, because you never know what people are going through. And a simple match can change all of that, bro.
Right, it can definitely change a lot of that, like, because a lot of, especially with a lot of our streams, like obviously we play these games to try to escape. Everybody plays the games to try to escape, but there's also people who come by to watch, and they, you know, sometimes a lot of people, they just don't have the time, nor do they have that. Sometimes it's not even, they don't even have the energy to kind of like simply turn on a game because, you know, they've been so down in the dumps or work was just too fucked up to where they were just like, you know what I mean, I just want to chill, relax, and, you know, chat with somebody. Usually sometimes a simple hi and hello in the chat could lead to something much more, and so just having these conversations with whoever comes in. It don't even matter if like it's a first time viewer or you've been there for 197 days, 6 hours and 23 minutes. Yep. Right. Sometimes it'll just be like that, and it's the connection between. Obviously, it's a connection between the streamer and the viewer, and the main goal is to have that sort of connection to where they want to come back. They feel like they love to see you, watch you, and sometimes game with you as well. Because I know you do host lobbies as well. You let the chats come in and stuff. I was a part of that. Because that's how I met you. I met you day one of me meeting you was about 4 or 5 months ago, maybe give or take. Is when I came into an Among Us game because I just wanted to play and have fun. I think at that time I don't think I had anybody else playing at that time, and you had a full lobby. So I just throw my name in there. Hey Jay, I'm trying to get the game, bro.
Here. What's up? What's good? What you got going on over here?
Yeah, and you had those rotations going on. I came into the rotations, and it was just dead ass fun. And like sometimes it'll lead to other opportunities because I don't think at that time you even knew that I was streaming. I don't think you knew I was streaming until I don't know how many months in.
It was a good while.
Yeah, I was a viewer, but at the same time, like when I come into you, I'm a viewer. I watch you, and I'm there to be entertained by either your like the gameplay or you just talking to the chat, and you are always there either talking to the chat or giving us something to watch, and it's always like that snipe that you had last night, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Something clean, bro. Hey, let's go ahead and Google your book and everything. MrJshook, bold, italicized, and underline. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here in these streets, bro. Gang, gang.
Yeah, we're about to see a Wikipedia of that soon. Watch it.
Bro, I'm about to get exposed. God damn.
All right, go ahead, S-Fangs.
Oh my goodness. My question is, when you were getting to affiliate, and when you got affiliate, did you have a plan before ahead of time of what you envisioned your stream to become? what you wanted? Like, did you have a, you know, like, did you have a straight goals, a straight and vision when you would achieve that affiliate?
Honestly, I'll take it a step further from that. Like, even from when I was just starting, like, even like from getting all my equipment situated, I already had an idea as far as like how I wanted to like have my channel branded and everything. I already had an idea as far as like what I wanted the overlay and theme going. Like me personally, I love anime. My personal favorite anime is Kuroko no Basket. Have the stream centered around that. And as far as with all my equipment and everything, I always choose I always try to go my best for quality. And then as far as like upon hitting affiliate, that's just when like everything was set in stone. Like that's when everything was like, yo, like, all right, I reached this one. Let's go. What's the next step from here? Like obviously that partner. But as far as like upon hitting affiliate, it already like by that time I already had a good idea as far as like what I wanted to do with it. But that sense of hitting affiliate just made me want to go ahead and further set everything in stone, like start putting everything in motion, you know? Because it's like, once again, like I already had the idea, but it's like hitting affiliate is like, oh damn, like what more can I do? You know what I'm saying? Like what else can I do to go ahead and make my stream somewhat better, make it that much more interactable with not only the people, the community that's already here, but also new people that come in and everything. So as far as like I see it the best way to answer this, just like it's not so much like if I already had like a plan or a game plan, but it's just like I'm still even to this point continuing to strive to like try and find like better ways to like make myself more accessible to the community, like everyone else out there, you know?
Right. Yeah, because the perspective I had was like you start streaming. You like day one, you start streaming. You stream for like a year, or not even a year, but like say a few months, right? And you get into it and you kind of feel it out, and then to see and then how the progress goes. Like and then you start envisioning of like, okay, what can I do better? You know, like just taking the experience like you would in a fighting game and apply it later on.
Right.
Not many people can do that.
Right. It's basically all about evolving, because everybody evolves, especially if you're even starting to stream or you've been streaming down the line. Every stream or like every time you want to go live, you want to think, how can I make this better? How can can this notification do something else, or what can I do with these channel points? Because man, Shook's channel points is crazy sometimes. Like my man got a whole like do some push-ups and his shit.
Hey, it like never stop, bro. Even though we gaming, bro, we still gotta get these games. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Until you get about 15 of them motherfuckers in there, you just like, hey.
The bitches, bro. It's like, look, hey, I gotta go ahead and slide to the request box and just like let me put a pause on that real quick. Let me like look, y'all niggas need to chill, bro.
Say wait, Jay just be like, wait, hold up, y'all just requested 20 fucking.
Another one?
I got another one. What the fuck? It's 10 push-ups every redemption. Y'all motherfuckers did 20 of them bitches. Hey, chill.
No. Hey, matter of fact, hey, stream over. I'm going to sleep.
You be just doing a push-up, you just land right there, just like this.
Right, like gone.
Oh,
honestly.
Man.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, your stream's super entertaining, but I did wanna go ahead and do ahead. What the fuck? Can I even English?
Go ahead.
So
hey, look, it's tough sometimes.
It is tough sometimes. So I do English is not my first language. So let's go ahead and go into one of these points that I have, because it wasn't until last month, I believe. It was like last month or maybe a couple weeks ago where I've seen you do these mental awareness streams.
Okay.
And that's actually like that kind of warms my heart a little bit, because I rarely see these at all. And like, I was there for one stream when I came up and I actually kind of poured myself out.
Yeah.
Like I don't usually do that, not in like a public Twitch chat or anything like that. But I felt like, you know what I mean? I needed to get this shit out of my mind and off my chest.
Right.
Because there's not always a say. I do have a bunch of my friends and stuff like that, but every time I do that, I feel like I'm a nuisance. And that's just my own mind going, and that's just how it is inside this here fucking brain. But these mental awareness streams, hit different, especially with you, because you do give that positive encouragement. You always give off that positive vibe. So I wanted to ask you, what was it behind this mental awareness streams what was it that was the catalyst of you making these mental awareness streams?
Bro, honestly, so it all started to where once again, it just goes back to the fact that like how people like always say like, yo, your streams makes my day so much better and everything, or it's like, yo, I had a tough ass week and everything. It's always so good to see you on here living your life, keep doing your thing or anything like that. So it started with one night after a stream, one of my community members, like one of my followers, hit me up. They hit me up on Discord. It's like, yo, I just wanted to personally thank you, like, for the stream. It's like, I can't do much. Like, obviously, like, I'm broke out here and everything. But it's like watching your channels, watching your streams and everything, always highlight my day. And then they were saying, yeah, today was just a super shitty day. Like, honestly, like my thoughts were in a dark place. Obviously, I won't go into detail for that individual or anything, but like they were saying like, yo, it's just like, you know, I was super vulnerable and everything, but like, you know, coming through, talking to you and everything, and just makes me feel so much better, and I want to thank you for that. But then at that point, it's like I felt so bad because like, even with like all like, because that was like a 10-year community member in the channels. Like they've been around for like, I want to say 6+ months and everything, and then some. But it's just like I felt so bad because like me personally, I don't ever keep up with like any of like my good friends or anything. Like obviously like we're still friends or anything, but I'm not the type to like, yo, what you doing? Oh, you crossed my mind and everything. It's like, granted, I still think about people. Like I still think about all of them, but it's just like I don't know whatever it is, but it's like I just can't, like, I'm always doing something and everything, but I can never get to the point where like I actually send a text and everything or like check up on people. So it really got me to thinking. I was like, I asked them, I was like, yo, even though I may be bad at this as far as like keeping up with people, what do you think about me segmenting a day out of the week to where it's just strictly mental health check and everything? And it's like I honestly got the feedback from them. They were like, to be honest, like not even speaking for me, I think that would be dope for the community and everything, because like after all the conversations like they had with other community members or like other people within the community, they were saying like the stuff that they were going through, or that they were just sharing their both experiences, their advice for one another. And it just got me to a point I was like, damn, I need to do that and everything. So that's really what started the mental health check. And because it's just like it just stresses the point that like you never know what's going through people's mind. Like you never know what they may be struggling with. You never know what battles they conquered and what battles they're currently facing. So the whole purpose of that mental health check is to just, once again, going back to that safe haven, it's just like, look, I want to use this time, like due to my inability to keep up with anyone, I want to go ahead and use this platform to keep up with y'all. Like give this a moment, step away from the games and see how y'all are doing, you know? Because like it's so easy to get caught up in the games, get caught up with life, the schedule, whether it be work, school, or anything that in between. But it's just like I can actually like use this platform to actually make an effort to check up on people, you know? So that's pretty much how it all started. And honestly, it's just going to continue going from there, you know? Because I genuinely feel like if more streams were able to like implement that, like even if it's just like an hour out of the week or anything like that, because those with big audiences, it's like it's so easy to influence someone's day, you know? So that's pretty much what we got going on.
Right. So like with that, like that's something that a lot of streamers definitely should implement. Like I wouldn't say per se like I should, because obviously I need my mental health checked as well.
Right.
But
exactly.
But for you to do that, and for your fellow community members and the viewers, like everybody there, they can actually come to you, chat with you and things like that, and they can actually kind of like what I did, I just poured it out, because like some shit is just too damn heavy sometimes, and I'll admit it, and I'll be the first to admit it. Shit can get heavy, so it's actually good to find a streamer that actually kind of does this, because I've never seen it. You're the only one that I've actually seen do like a mental health check, a mental health awareness day, just for your stream, and you will sit there and just like watch some YouTube videos, meme it up sometimes, chat it with somebody, open up the Discord for people, Let them go ahead and talk it out, and you'll be there as kind of like this like a free counselor, basically.
Yeah, it's like
you're there as a free therapist, and you know what I mean.
Talk to me.
Whether somebody would need like some confidence boost or something like that, or you know what I mean, or listen, or just hey, it's gonna be all right. Keep your chin up, keep your chest forward, and keep walking forward. Shit can get crazy, especially in this timeline. Especially in this timeline of the world. Shit can get crazy, but we can only push forward. We can only look forward because better shit is near the future, and you have to see it coming. You need to open your eyes and see that shit coming.
Hey, tomorrow always holds a better day. That'll always hold true.
Yep, definitely. Tomorrow definitely holds a better day, and that's kind of the reason why. Like, that was the first thing that came to my mind when I wanted you to be on this podcast, because I had never seen it before. So that was like one of those main pinpoints that I kind of wanted to do. That was like one of the first questions I wanted to ask you, because don't nobody else do it but you. And knowing that catalyst of just you doing it for yourself, you actually going through your community and asking them, hey, is this going to be all right? Like that's something so different, but so fucking good that you do. Like it is super insane, and like just talking with your community members as well, like they're all cool people.
Right. Yeah. And so like I said, I don't want to go ahead and like try and get into more detail in regards to like stuff that's been going on with like past individuals that have said that that they have stuff going on. But it's just like having those streams, like people actually do like use that time, whether they're actually typing in chat or they're sending me a Discord message or shooting me a whisper like, yo, like I got this going on, what do you think about that? Or like, yo, could we talk after stream or anything like that? It's that same platform that lets me know like, oh, yo, like something's going on with like one of my people, you know what I'm saying? One of my people I gotta take care of, I gotta look out for. And so it's just like I can actually use that to like check, like you said, talk to them, because sometimes it's just as simple as that, and not everybody can go ahead and get that simple piece of work. So it's just like, why not do that? Like it's simple, it's easy. How you doing?
Yeah, that is true. Why not? That is a simple question. Like, why not? Because if you have the time, even with your career, and this is like a starting hobby right now, but it could get to something more, and especially if you go through with what you are doing right now, it could definitely move up to something more. Most definitely, without a doubt, move up to something more. So for you doing that, you having a career, you using this as a hobby, you know what I mean? Like, your time is preoccupied, but you making time for these days. You're making time for everybody who watches you. Not even everybody who watches you, who's ever in your Discord. That's what I think makes you that other type of special streamer that like everybody wants to come on. Everybody should come on and check out. Everybody should come on and check out, because that is just by far like an amazing heart. You know what I mean? Like, not everybody is everybody can also, like, we've seen people say that they're gonna do something, or like, you know what I mean, they give you this. You watch somebody, and they give off this persona, like there's something super special. Like, listen, I will do all this for you guys, and you'll get, and you as a viewer, you try to talk to them, they'll say something, but then you'll get kicked to the curb. No, you want people to come in and say something. You want people to come in, and you're gonna check up on them as well.
Exactly.
Like, even though you won't shoot first message, and if they talk to you, you're gonna talk back, and that is just amazing. You are fucking a special human being, because there's not a lot of there is not a lot of people that do that. There is not a lot, especially on this platform. There's hot tub streamers, for fuck's sakes.
Oh yeah, tell me about it, bro. Tell me about it.
Like, who the fuck gives a shit about you? You know what? They're stealing all the pervy kids out there, and we're getting all the real motherfuckers in our streams right now who plays games with the streamers, and who wants to be a part of a community.
Right. Exactly, bro.
I was gonna say pervy kids that have money.
3 subs out there, you know what I'm saying?
All right, S-Fangs, you got next one, right?
So I actually, as you said, you know, how people come and check in on you, or check into your stream, how Jacob said people should. I turned around and did that before this podcast. Like yesterday, I was like, okay, because I was like, I don't know this person. So I go to your channel, look at your intro. I was like, dang, he has an intro. I like this.
That's
I
what it
like
sounds
it.
like.
So when you adapt, I want to say like adapted to different stream methods or different things that you do on stream as your experience goes. What was that like as you evolved? Like what was the thoughts that were going through your head when you were developing a community and getting like viewerships?
As far as with this, like at the end of the day, like I said, I'm a variety streamer and I hold myself to that. So as far as like whatever games I play like whatever it is I personally feel. Obviously there are going to be those games that have a better output going, like what like let's say the meta for Twitch right now is what, Knockout City or something like that.
Yeah,
Obviously there's going to be games that are going to be more attentive and have more of a spotlight for viewers at a given point. But as far as like starting off and like proceeding all the way from then up to where I am now, I play what I enjoy. Like obviously, if it happens to be Knockout and like I love it, enjoy it, of course I'm gonna fucking play it. You know, there's nothing gonna stop me from doing that. But at the same time, if there's a day like I don't feel like playing Knockout City, even though like it could get me top views or whatever, I'm not gonna play it. Like obviously, I don't feel like playing it. You know, and so that goes into another point as far as like with my with me being a variety streamer. As part of one of my redemptions, I have it to a point where like people can use that redemption to make the next stream theirs. So whoever redeems that or whoever uses that redemption, they can pick out whatever game I play. Like obviously if it's in my library, I'm not gonna go buy a $60 game just to play it one time. Like come on, like I'm gonna keep it a whole buck with y'all. Like community, I love y'all. I ain't got it like that. I ain't got it like that yet. Okay.
Hey, bro. Same, bro. Same.
Whatever they're willing to gift it to you, though.
Oh, without a doubt. Oh, I'm finishing that shit. Okay. Oh, easy. Oh yeah, I'm gonna 100% platinum that bitch. Fuck you mean?
Hey, it definitely hits different when somebody gives you a game. You're just like, I mean, I gotta play it, and if I enjoy it, I enjoy it. Let's go.
I was like, look, when you want me to play it, hey, what day works best for you? Let us know.
Let me go ahead and jump to it real quick.
But yeah, it's literally just the point. Like I never like at any point felt like I changed how I view like my games and like what I want to play or anything like that. Because even from the jump, like it started with like I probably say one of the hottest games when I started streaming was Fortnite and everything. I would always do Fortnite, and it would always be, bro. I know. Hey, look, Jay, don't give me that look, Jay, bro, Joe, bro. That was the dark ages, bro. That was all the way. That was way back when.
Hey, bro.
That was way back when.
T'Challa would like a word with you.
hey, don't act like you ain't touched Fortnite again. Don't act like you ain't touched it, bro. Stop. Yeah, look at him.
Hey, bro. Hey, it was good for the first 2 seasons.
Bro, what you mean? Hey, exactly. That's all you need, bro. As soon as you touch that Fortnite, you a Fortnite boy, bro.
No. Listen, first 2 seasons. The first 2 seasons was like, hey, it was fun, but then after that, it just started getting weird. So I was like,
oh my goodness.
No.
Yeah, but it's like stuff like that with Fortnite. It was to a point where like I would do it with me and my boys. Like it was like we would always run full squads, and no matter like what game we did, like it would be like either Fortnite or it would be what's another one, like doing some random COD lobbies or anything, doing some multiplayer or something. You know, it's just like whatever like I felt like playing or like whatever I was like my boys were trying to do, we were trying to squad on. Like we would do that, right? And then even though all the way then it transferred all the way up to this very point and everything. So as far as like with like whatever games like I do decide, it's just like I play what I want.
Right. It's always about playing it. I feel like as a streamer myself, like I feel it's always about what you enjoy playing. Like it kind of doesn't matter. Like if somebody comes in and they enjoy the game with you, that's cool. But if they don't, that's also fine too. You can also talk to them in the stream as well. That's perfectly fine. But But like you should always play a game that you enjoy. Like obviously there's always gonna be a new game. Like soon for me it'll be Guilty Gear Strive.
Same.
That
Boy,
I'm gonna
waiting
crack.
for that joint to come out,
bro.
That's gonna be my new fighter right there, bro.
Yeah.
Bro.
Ooh, without a doubt, bro. I'm telling you.
Have you seen my videos?
Hey, bro, I've been people a little to something here and there.
Listen, bro. I like when Guilty Gear Strive the first beta came out. I had fun with it. I was like, wow, this is gonna be a really fucking good game. And obviously, when that game comes out soon, I'm definitely gonna be diving into that 100% because that's gonna be my 100% competitive game. Because but as a streamer, you're always gonna have that new game, but it's always gonna be something that you want to play. It shouldn't. Sometimes it might follow the meta because that's just how the games sometimes work. You like the game, but they're a part of this meta. But when you do need to take a break from said game that is a part of a meta, you always go back to a game that you love to play, that you want to play, and like that'll give 100% of you as a streamer and as a player, because you're playing the game that you want. Like for me, like I love to play Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. It is one of the GOATs. It is really one of the GOAT games. And Fangs, his number one game is Smash, although he's currently taking a break.
A long break.
Right.
I'm not trying to deal with that Minecraft, Steve. I mean, I win the matchup, but it's terrible online.
And what is the game what is that number one game that you would pop in? Like if it was just for a stream that you just wanted to play it?
Oh wait, was that for me? Or was that
no? It was no. Fangs, I just said something about you, Fangs. Damn
I'm
it!
sorry, you were calling.
I was like, oh, shit. I was like, let me step back. You know what I'm saying?
Jay, scoot your ass back in here. What is that one game that you always want?
You know, honestly, bro. Whenever it comes to my games, like I'm literally all over the place. As far as like right now, what am I playing right now?
Have you tried the RE?
I found. Wait, what's up?
Have you tried RE8?
Bro, it's on the list. I'm trying to wait till it dies down a little bit without spoiling and then hopping into it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'd say as far as like the game I'm into right now, I'd say Apex Legends low key because I was on PS4. I was on PS4. I was playing like console on it heavy, but then it just got to a point like at the point with my streams, I have a good computer, and I'm starting to like shift all my gaming strictly to PC gaming and everything. And then so I was like, there was a point where I stopped playing Apex for a good while and everything because like I got burnt out of it. And then so once I was moved to PC, I was like, let me try mouse and keyboard with Apex. And then so it's just like just the fact that I'm relearning the game. I'm relearning like new keybinds, new movement, other text I can do on PC that I can't do on console or anything. Like it just makes the game like that much fun all over again, you know? So I'd say like as far as right now, I'm loving me some Apex. I'm flexing for the pecs, you know?
This man cannot stop playing Apex right now.
I cannot stop.
Bro, it's fun. It's fun.
I got not trying to brag though, but last night's stream in arenas, 6 wins in a row on stream.
Oh, he flexing. He flexing. He flexing.
He's like, I'm not working out, but you know what I'm saying?
He's like, you know, I got the 6 wins. You know what I'm saying? I got these 6 wins in Apex Arena. Got that gold belt up by my waist. You know what I'm saying? But
oh my goodness.
But yeah, there's always gonna be that one game that every streamer is gonna put in. There's always gonna be that game that, as you a viewer, this person enjoys playing this game, and I shouldn't have to say like, oh, why are you playing this? You should be playing this, or you should be playing that. Like sometimes that can get a little toxic. So it's always. I just like it when people come in and just start talking to you. It don't matter if they like the game or not. If they don't say it, they don't have to voice that. They're just there for you. Then that's just another thing. That's just really good, and it really stands how you are as a streamer because they really want to come in and talk to you. You know what I mean,
bro? I'm so glad you said that because like there have been a couple of my community members. Like one of my members, they love it when I do Rainbow Six Siege because they're a huge Rainbow Six Siege fanatic and everything. Right. So like obviously whenever I'm streaming in Rainbow, they're always in here frame one, like yo, get into Discord so we can go ahead and start running these games, running these matches and everything. But whenever they see me playing something like let's say fucking damn, what's the game? Throw out a game.
A game.
Let's say that game. Like whenever I'm playing that game, and they're just like, oh, like they would literally come to me and say, they're like, oh, like you know how, like they'll be like, Shook, you know how I feel about this game, but I'm still here. Like I'll still be here lurking though. You know what I'm saying? It's stuff like that. Like I love that and everything because like they make like. My community literally makes me feel comfortable playing whatever game I want, even though it may not be a game that they like, you know. And that, like, I think that shit is awesome.
Right. That's what it comes down to is how it kind of should be. Like, obviously they're gonna talk to you and things like that, but even if they lurk, like, I don't mind anybody who lurks. Nobody here shouldn't. Nobody here minds anybody who lurks.
At all, bro. At
like
all.
If you have us, I was lurking your stream while I was editing a fucking video last night, and I heard about. I was hearing about fucking.
Wait!
Like,
don't say it. Nothing. Don't.
Oh, you don't want me to. You don't want me to expose it? Then? You don't want me to. You don't want me to do it, dog. You don't want me to do it.
Hey, it didn't happen.
Hey, you say okay. So things were said. Things were said.
What is?
I said I was literally right here. This is literally my face. I was here doing this, and I heard it. I was like, hey yo, what?
What?
Hey, pause. I typed in this shit. Hey yo, pause.
I was like, ooh. That wasn't me. I was like, all right, webcam off.
It is super funny, but it's fucking entertaining. But even like things like that will happen, and it don't matter if somebody's lurking or not. You're there. You're enjoying the experience. No matter if you're doing something else or have them in the background and stuff like that. Like that, I don't mind it. I love it when people lurk. It don't matter to me. It's like you guys are there. You guys are there listening. Sometimes I'm fucking monologuing a little too long. I think I do monologue a little too long. I did that the last podcast. I'm sorry about that, but just something grind my gears and that shit happens.
Had to get off your chest, bro. Had to get off. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yep. It's always cool. It's always cool to have your community back you up, no matter what they're doing, even if they enjoy the game or not. And just as long as they're there, they're listening, they hear you. And Jay, I hear you.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
But it's always fun experience. A fun experience. Fangs, I hear you too. Don't fucking look at me like that. I hear you too, dog. Fangs don't say nothing crazy, but sometimes he do be dead silent sometimes because he got his try hard panties on.
Oh my goodness.
Always try hard. I'm sorry. I like being try hard. I like being in my games. I like being in the zone.
Right. So in terms of games that you really kind of look forward to, what is besides Guilty Gear Strive? I'm looking forward to that as well.
Right.
What is another game that you are kind of looking forward to, even if it's been announced or like something that you would want to see be announced, or you know what I mean? What is something that you would look forward to in the future playing?
Okay, easy. Without a doubt, hands down, this game called Tales of Arise. So as far as growing up, I've always been a huge Tales of fans, whether it's like Tales of Symphonia, Tales of Destiny, Tales of Vesperia, Tales of Grace, Tales of Grace F, and everything. Like there's a whole like lineage of the Tales of series. This next one that's supposed to be coming up is supposed to be the most anticipated Tales of game, like literally out on the market, like of all the other ones that have been portrayed up to this point and everything. So that's supposed to be coming out September. As soon as that game got announced, like I want to say this was like what, last year or probably the year before then. Like it was when I was literally started streaming or anything like that. That game got announced. I've been looking forward to it ever since then. It's just the fact that it's coming out September 9th. I'm fucking hyped for it. There's that, and this is also this indie game through Epic called Sifu. It's like it's a martial artist one. So the graphics looks good, the gameplay, the combat looks so fluid as hell, and it's like it has this concept to where like each time you die, like the older he gets or some shit like that. So I don't know much of it, like other than like the trailer or anything like. But when I saw it, I was like, I gotta get that game. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I genuinely love like martial arts styled games. Like there's there's also this other obscure indie game called Absolver and everything, and so that one's strictly based off martial arts and shit.
I think I've actually seen that one, Absolver.
Right. It was cool with me for a good while, but I just remember every time like when I was playing through it, like when I was like learning each skill, like learning each art, like it just felt so cool. Like I just genuinely love shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I'd say those would be like the two most games, other than like Guilty Gear, obviously.
Yeah.
that I'm looking forward to.
You know what? I have never, to be honest with you, I don't really play those games like the Tales of series. I've honestly never heard of it. So
right, yeah,
to have it like like a new fresh pair of ears on the Tales of, what is it kind of like playing Tales of?
So it's literally anime RPG. So it's like anime as like, you know, obviously like how can I say this? Like it's basically like what you see within the anime is like basically what you're the game that you're playing and everything. It's damn, how can I explain it? It's like how can I say?
It's like open world.
Explain. Says you play Tales of?
Kind of.
I've heard of it. I've seen gameplay. I'm a fan of it. I just never got to play it. But it's like an open world, like a dynasty kind of like.
Yeah, pretty much. It's literally just that. So obviously there's going to be a storyline into it and everything. Obviously there's point A and like you have to get to point B. But as far as like how you get to point B, there's obviously like side quests that you can explore and everything like that. But as far as like the best way I can explain it as, it's just an anime RPG. Like it's just a role-playing game where it's just like each character has their own story and everything, has their own set of skills and everything, and proceed accordingly. And it's just like it's basically anime shit that happens, you know? Like if you were to see like any type of like combo clip in there, you'll be like, okay, now that makes sense, you know? Now I get what he's saying.
Oh, I see. Like so that's your kind of style of games that you go for. Kind of like the anime style games and things like that. I mean, obviously everybody plays COD. Everybody does. I mean, obviously everybody plays all types of shooters, and the BRs are obviously the hot commodity. But that would be kind of like your type of games that you usually go for. It's kind of like the martial arts or the anime style games.
Right.
Okay.
Exactly. That's pretty much the best way to put it. It's just like I obviously like you said it best. Like obviously everyone's gonna love like the hot games out there. Everyone's gonna dabble in them at least to some degree. But as far as like games I love, like I grew up playing like the Tales of series. I've been trying to like keep track of like each and every one that comes out. And with this one being the next one coming out, not only the next one, the most anticipated one, I got it. Like I have to be hyped for it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But yeah, that's pretty much my niche.
I see. Okay, so that's a little bit of a gaming history. So you just really played a lot of the Tales of series. But what is that first game that got you hooked into gaming?
I'm so glad you asked. Oh my god, bro. I'll never forget it. Luigi's Mansion for the GameCube, bro. Swear to God, word to mother, bro. I swear. It's when I first got my GameCube. I was so stoked and everything. Like by that time, I already had like a PlayStation. I had the Xbox, like the OG. Like the OG Xbox. You know what I'm saying? And I would have games on there. Like obviously, I was playing games and everything, and it was cool and all that. But I'll never forget like Luigi's Mansion. Like I don't know what it was with that game that just sparked something with me. I was like, bro, Nintendo got it like that? I was like, hold on, let me go ahead and see what else is it? Like that, I would say that right there was what truly sparked my love for gaming and everything. And I'll probably say, as far as like multiplayer gaming, I didn't really get into multiplayer gaming until I want to say like senior in college, senior in high school, freshman in college or anything like that. But as far as like with Luigi's Mansion, that shit sparked ever since I want to say like fifth, sixth grade, something like that, somewhere around there. I don't know, whenever Luigi Mansions came out initially, but that's just what did it for me, bro.
I think it was around that time. God damn, man, that was a while back too.
Bro, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm kind of curious.
Like, what year was that? You about to Google that shit up right now?
Low key, bro. Low key. Let me see.
Like for the game,
2001, bro.
2001. What the fuck? I was,
bro. What was I? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
2001. I was 10 years old.
I'm 90. Yeah, I'm 94. What, 6? 7? I was 7. Damn. No way.
I was 10 years old when that game came out. Oh my god. No wonder I know that game vividly. Jesus. Because like my shit, I started out with the Super Nintendo, bro. I played all the joints. OG. Yeah, I started with grandfather. I started with the Hey man, we ain't gonna get into that now. Come on now. You are not that far behind. Fuck you, S-Fangs. You are not that far. Actually, you are farther behind us. You a young blood. Remember that.
1996, bro.
Yeah, you a young. You're 2 years behind him. You 5 years behind me. Yeah. Shut your ass. You just became an OG. Shut up.
Yeah, May 5th.
Oh my goodness.
You just hit the OG status.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, no, I was already planning on asking him that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go ahead.
So between you and me, right, or us,
right?
Top 5 anime. Go.
Oh, let's get it. Okay, easy. Kuroko no Basket, No Game No Life, Overlord, Danganronpa, and what's it? Hunter x Hunter. Boom.
Oh,
Top five. Who's gonna fight me?
My boy hit me with the Hunter x Hunter too.
Who's gonna fight me? Who's gonna fight me?
Bro, I don't think you actually have a really good list because not a lot. Oh, yeah. I think 3 of those animes. I don't think I've seen 3 of those. Especially I don't think I've seen Danganronpa, but I've definitely watched me some Hunter x Hunter, dog.
I would say out of that list, out of my top 5, I'd say watch No Game No Life, bro.
Yeah, you haven't seen that?
I've never seen No Game No Life either, so I'm definitely gonna need to watch that as well.
Okay. Them niggas be tweaking on that hard, bro. I love how the protagonist just handles all of their trials and tribulations. You just gotta watch it. I can't it's without really spoiling anything. Really you just have to watch it. You just have to watch it.
Oh, Hunter x Hunter though. Who's that character? Who's that character that do that for you though?
Bro, Kaluo, hello?
My boy!
Only, bro.
Who
else is
my
there?
boy!
Look, don't get me wrong. If I fuck with Gon and everything, but at the end of the day, Gon can get Gon. You know what I'm saying?
Gon can get Gon because Killua that man. Killua that boy.
Killua.
Bro, if I could dap you up, I'll dap you up right now. Oh, my boy Killua, dog. My boy Killua throw down, especially in the starting stages in the Hunter exams. What? This big motherfucker standing in my way.
When that nigga throw that nigga's heart and everything, I was like,
he tapped in, and we all just look like, excuse me? He just went super speed. This man is immune to poison.
Just like that. Light work. It's light work.
It's like a lot of things. S-Fangs, what is that character that does it for you in Hunter?
Did I forget the name?
Because you're already 2 against 1.
You forgot the name?
Listen.
Nah, his one is Bisky.
You like that?
The blonde hair.
Kurapika.
Yeah, Kurapika.
Yeah.
Kurapika.
Talking about with the chains.
Kurapika, real.
Said, get over here with your looking ass.
Kurapika, that real dude, bro. He stopped the lead spider. He stopped the lead spider. You can never use Nen again.
With the most sublime of ease, bro. With the most sublime of ease.
This man said you ain't never gonna use Nen again.
Man, this is why I will always have respect for Kurapika. This man brought a shovel to the fight, bro. Bro, at the end of the day, he brought a shovel because he knew he was gonna catch a body, bro.
We know how
he knew he was gonna catch a body.
The thing that kind of makes me mad about that is we only got kind of a glimpse of how strong the leader was. Just a small glimpse. We only got. We didn't even we will never know. We will never know anymore. Because this man cannot use it. Hisoka went over there. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna fight you. I want you at your best. He's like, I can't use N. And he was like, oh.
He's like, I can't do anything. Like, bitch, get the fuck out my face, then.
So now, if they ever do come out with a new season or stuff like that, that's definitely gonna be a thing where Hisoka will go after Kurapika. That's what I think.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Hisoka would have got the Kurapika, and then Killua and the sister. I forgot her name. I apologize. I forgot her name.
Like the
one that turns into the doll.
Nobody. But like, what's her name? Oh fuck, I forgot.
I forgot. But I believe they're gonna reunite because they obviously said that they're only gonna spend time, but they're obviously gonna link up again. Gun and Killua. But what's gonna happen with Gun? Is he gonna get? Are they gonna give him? If they do give him like another season, if they do give Hunter another season, will they give him the Ichigo effect where he gains back his powers?
They have to, bro.
He's gonna have to go through some crazy.
They have to, bro. Like with the way Hunter x Hunter has been going, with the way how they set the stage for the anime in its entirety, the whole Gon and Hisoka effect, like their whole chemistry and everything.
Right.
Hisoka can't like fully thrive unless Gon is thriving, unless Gon, Killua, Kurapika, all of them as a unit, because he's going to lose interest, and then there's not going to be any story with him. There's not going to be anything going on with him. And as far as like the overall story, in regards to this, we don't know if he's going to go on another adventure. If he is, like, because like he already found his dad.
He already found his dad. Like, they went to the top of the world, right? Or the tree.
Right. Yeah, the world tree.
The world tree. Like they went to the world tree, and obviously they had a talk up there. But was there something that gave him another spark to kind of like continue to adventure? Because obviously his dad was always an adventurer. He always went out to do places, and he sent his son on a fucking wild ass goose chase.
That's what I'm saying. I like, it's hard to say. I think they went ahead and had it thrown up in the air, because like with the whole with Gon's father and everything, they made it seem like to where we don't know how long he's gonna be in Gon's life, you know? He found him and everything. Are they gonna go on adventures together? Is he gonna take him with them? Is it just like this high and by type thing? I was like, oh, Birdman calling, I got a jet, son. I'll catch you later. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like we don't know.
And there's obviously there's obviously a debate. Like, I mean, I don't think we can call it a debate right now. Fangs, I think you saw that Cheesecake. Obviously, one of our co-hosts, Cheesecake, who could not make it tonight. He's had prior obligations that he had to go ahead and do.
Allegations? Wait,
I don't know. Obligations. I had my words mixed up. Don't you point out my mistake. Listen, I told you English was not my first language. Listen.
Yo, Cheesecake, he's setting you up, bro. He's setting you up, bro.
Okay, so he had prior.
Cheesecake.
Hey, shut your ass up, dog. He had prior obligations to do. Right, so there was a thing that was going on to where it was Goku and Gun's dad, who was the worst father. Like, we said, Gun's dad has got to be the worst fucking father, because at least Goku came back.
That is true. Like, that nigga's still in the picture. Like, yeah, this nigga, Gun's father tried to leave him. Even when he saw it, was like, oh, yo, okay, cool, good to see you, son. Got a jet.
Sent him on a wild ass goose chase, wild. Like breadcrumbs everywhere he go, almost killing his son. Literally killed his son died. He would have died, but of course, Killua and the sister brought him back to life. Obviously, with the one wish. That was like, oh my god! Can we just talk about that fight scene, though? Killua.
Oh my goodness.
Killua and what's that ant? What's that bitch's face?
Which one?
The one that killed holy fuck, I'm forgetting names. It's been a while.
Like, come on, bro. Look, describe him. Hey, talk to me.
Tall dude, long hair. He had the lucky numbers as his name.
Yeah.
The gun. Yeah.
The gun that it was the beginning of when he actually was going to
what was his name?
Kite, right?
Kite.
That's what it was.
Yeah, when that ant that offed Kite. What was the ant's name? Because it was
talking about.
It was that fight scene.
The cat bitch. The cat bitch.
Forgot the name. Hopefully somebody in either of our chats. We're just glimpsing.
Somebody, whoever got it, go ahead and drop the name.
Yeah, somebody gotta drop the name. But listen, like that.
Biscuit. No.
Wait. Was it Biscuit? No,
Was it?
No, Biscuit. No, Biscuit was Biscuit was the blonde little girl that turned into the gorilla girl.
Hulk nigga.
Pito.
Oh, Pito. Yeah,
that's what it was.
Pito.
You're right.
Pito.
Right.
So that fight with Pito, that really like set me off with Gun. That really like, man, Gun didn't fuck with nobody at that moment.
Bro, he didn't want. He said.
My boy said.
Don't talk to me.
My boy said.
I got business to handle.
My boy did this. He's like, don't nobody fuck with me right now. I'm set on fight. I'm gonna help. I'm still trying to help Kite at the moment. So do whatever you do, and I'm gonna follow this bitch. But she gonna.
It's like, look, don't talk to me. Don't look my way, bitch. Don't even think about me, bro. I'm not having none of it.
But the fact that like Gun just like decided like, you know what, I'm gonna risk my life on this, so I want to put all of my nen into killing Pito.
Bro, came a real one, bro.
JKIDD.
She even said it herself. She was like, his match even outweighs the Emperor, the one we're following, our king, our leader. I was like,
it outmatched the Emperor, dog. It outmatched the Emperor, and like I kind of like how they kind of like killed the Emperor off. You know what I mean? They're all gonna die anyway, but he obviously died with like somebody that he fell in love with that he didn't even know was gonna happen.
Right.
That was hella cool. That was a
dope way to end that out. End that arc out.
It kind of threw me for a loop. What was that, Fangs?
Well, I mean, it's not that they couldn't end that. It's not that they didn't have a way to end that arc out. It was just because like he took interest into a game, and that he was playing, and that character was the master at that game. Like she, even though she was blind, you know, but because she was a master at it, he wanted to beat her, right? So he
but he never beat her.
Even though he won once, right?
Right.
He wanted to play again. He wasn't just gonna offer. He wasn't just gonna kill her.
Right.
You know. He developed as a character for his emotions and was like,
in a very short time too, because in that short time you hated that motherfucker.
Right, without a doubt, bro.
But then you start
that nigga low key,
bro, but then the king, he just like suddenly like I guess grew a heart.
Yeah, he became humane. He became somewhat humane.
And then
this was wild.
Big red dude just like, no, the king is getting weak, and he just tried to fucking rampage it, but he died. I think Killua offed his ass. I think. Yeah, Killua offed his ass.
But and even Killua's grandpa came in too.
Yeah,
bro,
the father and the granddad. Yeah.
The fact
that was dope.
No, like okay. I don't even think I asked S-Banks this. Ask S-Banks in an anime.
Ooh.
In an anime, what was that one anime death that got you kind of like...
Hey, look.
Like, what is that one anime death? Jay, you already got yours?
Don't none of y'all niggas talk to me until y'all watch Angel Beats. The very last episode of Angel Beats, nigga, I never cried grown man tears before in my life, bro. That anime did that shit for me. It had a corner thinking about what I was gonna do for the rest of my life, bro. It like I was like, am I missed something? Like,
bro, Angel Beats is such a short anime too, but it actually did that. It was a good fucking anime. I've watched it because that was like one of the like in the years that I've watched anime, those were like the early ons for me, like in 2015, 2016.
Yeah.
That was like the anime that I watched along with Around High School Host Club and all the other type of shit. Hey, I watched niche ones too, dog.
Look, ain't nothing wrong with that. You know?
I enjoyed some Around High School, but Angel Beats, that's a deep fucking anime.
Boy, I watched that shit twice and still cried. Like that ass. I like the crazy thing is like I'm over here sitting like the second time me watching it, I'm like, I know what's gonna happen. It happens. Swear to God.
S-Fangs, what was that anime for you? What is that anime or like that person in that anime
that broke you down to your core?
Or you just don't have any fucking feelings, huh?
Fine.
I never cried. I don't know. I can't relate.
I don't cry. What is that falling from your eyes? It's raining in my eyes.
Oh yeah, Jiraiya. Nah, Death in Naruto. Jiraiya versus Pain.
That's actually one of my answers too. That's definitely one of my answers. Like if I had to make it like a list of them, Jiraiya is definitely like that one also. So S-Fangs, that's yours?
It's more of like a universal, but it definitely got me at least like it didn't make me cry. It didn't make me cry, but it definitely made me feel.
Those quick sniffs.
Right.
Yeah.
That.
I don't think the other anime that I actually really got into, like I really liked, I got into. Shoot, I think it was a Rekka 7.
You Rekka 7? Yeah.
Rekka 7.
Back in the tsunami days.
Yeah, because there was like so much roller coaster with like the Goro and the one that was becoming the main character, or at least a side character, at least in the beginning. I mean, the Goro literally set his house on fire.
Yeah.
Damn.
All right.
So for those of you who don't know, my favorite anime of all time, the GOAT, number 1, Outlaw Star. And nothing hits different than watching the group get into a fight with the pirates and Ice Hilda saving everybody else but herself, and she went down with Horus on the planet.
Bro,
listen,
a real one.
Ice,
a real one.
You really fell in love with that cat. Man, Ice Hilda, man. If there's a female IRL that represented Ice Hilda, I bend the knee. Right now. Like, listen, I am your Gene Starwin to your Ice Hilda. Let me be that other half. But listen, when Ice Hilda went down with Horus, and it, like, Outlaw Star is such a short anime too. It's about 25, 26 episodes.
Right.
But it's so fucking good. If you guys have not watched Outlaw Star, I recommend it.
Y'all need to get on it.
I fucking recommend it.
I might rewatch that because it's been a minute since I've seen that shit, bro.
Man, let me tell you when
back onto that.
When I tell you when I've watched it multiple times. Man, Hagawa Sanfa. Man, that shit crazy, bro. That anime crazy. But I'm telling you,
who you telling?
The Ice Hilda death was gotta be like one of those that hit pretty hard. I'm like, man, this woman did so much to try to get this help, but then she was a real one. Hey, no snitches. I'ma leave. Right. I'm gonna leave it right here.
Y'all got it.
Yep, y'all got it. It was like, huh?
Gurren Lagann was also like a roller coaster too, especially like later on.
I've heard of
that shit.
Yeah, you guys told me
that shit had me all over the place.
Yeah, you guys definitely told me about that. I still have to watch it.
Bro, yeah, hop on that.
We do watch parties.
Don't sleep on it. Don't sleep on it.
I do definitely need to watch that, but like it was either that one or like Jiraiya's there. But I think Asuma Sensei really takes the cake in that Naruto deaths. Asuma Sensei, like, even though, I mean, obviously character priority, Jiraiya is like the number one. It's Jiraiya,
the nigga that taught the main character.
But Asuma Sensei's death and the way that Shikamaru like dealt with that, man, if that didn't jerk a tear out of your eye and made you think that it was raining indoors,
I wholeheartedly agree, bro.
Like that death was insane.
I thought of another one. It's from Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. You already know where I'm going with this. I forgot the dude's name. What was the dude's name?
Are you talking about who? Are we talking about who I think we're talking about when he wants to stay as a state alchemist? That episode where he wants to stay as a state alchemist, so he used his daughter and the.
Yes, bro. That's forever. That's forever the one.
Oh my God! We are not about to get in. We're not about to get into the. Edward.
Boy, I was like,
bro, when that chimera went, this man Edward, Oni-chan.
That's when everything just fucking clicked. I was like,
yo, and it definitely hits different.
This nigga's ass.
It definitely hits different when you've seen Full Metal Alchemist, and then if you've seen Full Metal Brotherhood. It hits different in Brotherhood.
All the way different.
Oh my God, man.
Oh my goodness. There was that. Oh, there was the other dude, the Colonel dude, the one that loved his daughter. I forgot his name. There was when he died.
Yeah.
When
That was
that
another
nigga
one
died,
too.
bro.
That was another one.
Oh, shit.
Colonel. No. Fuck. What was his name?
Mustang is the fire dude.
No, Mustang is the fire dude. Mustang is the dude that does this.
Armstrong.
Hawkeye. What was it?
Armstrong.
No, Armstrong is no. Armstrong is the buff dude. No, he's a state alchemist. He was a state alchemist who just like he doesn't really do alchemy, but he was a smart motherfucker.
Yeah. It's not Hawkeye because Hawkeye was the girl.
Yeah, it's not
blonde.
Fuck, I forgot, but I definitely know who you're talking about because his death fucking hit. His death definitely hit. Bro, listen, as a father myself, right? I have a beautiful little girl. She's 7 years old. Like. Seeing that little girl cry for the daddy, I'm just like, oh, it hits different. It hits different when you hit parenthood. It hits different when you hit parenthood, or even if you're like an uncle or something. Like that shit hits so different, bro. Oh man, like that death right there. Seeing the little girl ask for her daddy. When is daddy coming back?
Lieutenant Hughes.
Yeah, Lieutenant Hughes. Yeah, Lieutenant Hughes.
Yeah, I literally just looked it up.
That's when Mustang was at the funeral. Boy started crying, and he said, "Like, bro, it's raining out." Hawkeye looked at him like, "It's not raining, sir." He put the hat down.
He put the hat down.
Yes, it is.
You see that? You see that shit? You see that shit? They had the side cam and everything, just go like.
Oh, it was so fucking clean, bro. Oh my god, that was another one. Oh
that
shit,
one hit so. That's another anime death that hit different, man. So, oh my god. All right, as we're before we can talk about this shit all day. Obviously,
literally,
we can talk about this shit all day.
I'm built for this.
Yeah, but let's go ahead and Espines, do you have any more questions?
No, not really.
What you get?
Can't really think of anything.
Okay, so with that, MrJshook, do you have any?
Sir.
Do you have any closing statements that you want to say? Anything that you want to tell anybody out there right now?
Honestly, just keep on living life. As far as with this, like, not trying to get like too emotional or anything into it, is like whatever y'all may have going on and everything in y'all's life, and just know that y'all are not alone. There, no matter how gruesome, no matter how hard it may be, there are people out there that either have been through the same thing or have an idea as far as like something that you can relate to. And no matter what's going on, tomorrow always holds a better day. You know, you got content creators such as ourselves and everything here for y'all and everything. Y'all have a means to reach out to any one of us, and just know like y'all are loved and cherished. All right, and just be sure to spread off that same love. You know, that same energy. Keep that energy. You know, one love.
Yep, spreading love and positivity. That's always good. It's always good to talk to you. It's always good. I'm happy that I got you here to do this podcast, brother.
Right.
So obviously, where can everybody find you at? Give us them tags real quick. Where can everybody find you at?
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I do a little Twitch stuff over there. Twitch.tv/MrJshook, you know, one and only. I do be on Twitter. I do be on Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, and everything. But yeah, it's a work in progress. Okay, it's not the best. It's not much there, but I'm working on. One of these days, I'm gonna work on it for real.
One of these days, you're gonna check on them damn notifications.
right.
And I'm tagging you. And I'm tagging you in this goddamn thing, and you didn't even retweet it. Show ass.
I swear I'm working on it, bro. I swear I'm working on it.
All right. So obviously, is that Espines? You got anything else to say? Give us a sign off, brother. Give us a sign off.
Okay. You can find me at Twitter, on Twitter, sfangs69, Twitch, s_fangs, YouTube, s_fangs.
All
right, and as always, I'm thankful to have my guest of honor, MrJshook here. I am IFC. I am IFC_JKIDD808. You can find me everywhere by that tag on Twitch, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, all of that stuff. I actually hit you guys back up on Twitter, so no, I'm not trying to.
There's to say, oh my bad. Oh, did it get dark? Oh shit, all that shade that's been thrown. Ain't that about a bitch right there?
But I always love like giving everybody the spotlight. Like Mr. JKIDD, he has a whole bunch of good things going on. I love checking out his streams when I'm not doing nothing. He's always a good personality. He has a good heart. Be sure to check him out on the mental health awareness days, which are on what days you usually hold those mental health awareness?
Every Thursday. We always have that going on each week, week by week. Never miss them.
All right, so be sure to go ahead and check them out. All of their links will be in the description below. Until then, take care, everybody. Have a good night. Peace and love. Stay elite. And we'll catch you guys later.